Hey, okay, so we're just gonna jump right to it. So when we get started, we're gonna get started first on our eyebrows. My face has already been cleaned, my lips are naturally dark, my eyelids are naturally dark and oily. I have oily combination skin. I'm also acne prone and I'm broke out at the moment, but I am doing an acne clearing regimen, which I probably will record for you guys. I'm on day 2, so everything is really starting to minimize. But yeah, we're gonna jump right in. We're gonna start with our eyebrows. Now, what I do for a living is I'm a fitness assistant, so I do a lot of makeup that is waterproof because I work out a lot. So that means I sweat a lot and I don't have time to really just go back and change my makeup or refresh it. So I want makeup that when I dry my face off or anything like that, it does not move and it stays in place all day. So when it comes to my eyebrows, I use a angle brush. I'm sorry, I just dipped it in the product, but I use an angle brush, and the product that I'm going to be using is Maybelline Eye Studio in the Black is Black, and it's a gel eyeliner. And yes, I did say black. Be sure to use the colors that you feel fits your skin the best. While I said black, make sure that if you don't like to use a lot of black on your skin, or a lot of black in, like in your eyebrows or things like that around your lips, make sure that you go with brown. So, but I'm going to be showing you with black. So I'm just going to zoom in a bit so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so grab me a mirror so I can see what I'm doing as well. So we're going to start here with this eyebrow. And what we're going to do is we're going to outline it. So I'm coming a little closer. Make sure you guys can see that. Okay, so starting right up under the hairline. I'm not even brushing my brows out, because usually my brows will go back to this shape before the day is over. So in order to be sure that if it does move or move out of shape or is not right, that the eyebrow look itself will stay in place. If that makes any sense to you guys, I don't know. Anyway, so basically I'm just outlining and building my brows. I'm not going into the hair area. It's just right above your natural brow line. And so naturally I don't have brows, as you can see. Naturally my brows are sparse. I do have brows, what am I saying? Naturally my brows are sparse and my tail is almost not there. I don't cut my tail or anything. That's just how I was born with it. So coming from your arch, you want to pull that down. And I really don't have a lot of product on this brush, but where I do fill it in is right at my tail. Like I said, my tail is very sparse. So here, to make it blend in, I'll fill in my tail. So I don't put a lot of product on the brush because I don't want any sharp lines. And if I run out of product, I'll just redip. So simple as that. We went from here to here, and we haven't even brushed anything in between. So let's go ahead and do the other eyebrow, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I got the other eyebrow outlined, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I clean that up. So going in with this pointed brush is very, very small, and not pointed, I'm sorry. Going in with this detailed brush, it's very small. I'm going to go ahead and clean up these brows. So I'm taking my Revlon 24-hour foundation in the color Golden Caramel. I'm shaking it up a bit, and I am putting some in the bottom of the top. So this color is totally not my color, but it's my highlight color. So I'm highlighting under my eyebrows. So I'm just going to take a few drops and put it there. And I put it down low because it is liquid. And if you start too high, it will get into your, I don't know what you call it, but just say your artwork. You know, you don't want it to do that. So you start low and then make your way up. And basically, I just use this as my way of sealing in my brows, and they'll be there for a good 24 hours. So I'm just basically following the brow line that I already had. Just like I did with the black. As you can see. And now I'm going to pull it down, go around my eye ring as well, and pull it all down. So you see that mistake right there that I made? Just going to take, that's not it. Just going to take my angle brush and I'm just going to darken that up right there so I can go back around it again. Got that? So once you got it all the way you like it, basically I'm just going to take a Q-tip and help it to dry. Being mindful of your brows that you've already completed. So basically, now we just kind of smudging it out so that it won't have any creases in your watermark. I can't talk right now, it's kind of too early, but in your eyeshadow. So I just got a couple more drops and kind of put them low because this was kind of dry on the side. So basically we're just doing the same thing. So take my Q-tip, same one, and again blend it in. Okay, I gotta speed up. I'm sorry, I'm a little tired this morning, but anyway, going in with my color of foundation, same Revlon 24-hour color stay in the color mahogany. I shook it up, got some in the top, and we're gonna do the same thing over the brow. So starting over the brow, get all my product off my brush, and then I'm gonna come back and shape up my brow. Take it, smear it upward, and that's my brow. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. 1, 2, 3. Again, take it. Now I'm shaping my brow the way I want it to look. Once I get that, I'll pull it up. And yeah, I'm gonna just let that sit and dry. So, while that is drying, it's time to do eyeshadow. So this is very quick and easy as well. I'm going to do something that you can do like for an everyday eyeshadow look. And as you can see, I do have oily lids. But what I do to help that is I'm going in on my eyelids first with a 24-hour color tattoo metal. I don't know if you can see that. In the color Barely Branded. Let me see if I can open it. Let's show you guys that color. It's like a silver, but yet like peachy color. Silver peachy color. And it's great to go, you know, for any color to go on top of. So I use that, and it's a 24-hour shadow, and I just use my Q-tip. I like to use a lot of disposable products, especially when I'm broke out, and it just, I guess, for germ reasons, but I just don't want to take the chances of transferring, you know, bacteria across my face. So I coat my lid with that, and that'll help me with my oiliness throughout the day. So from here, I'll just blend everything so that everything can transition very smoothly. So now I'm blending that foundation with this color tattoo all the way out. So it's a pretty color. Do the same thing on the other eye. This tutorial is for mostly people who have oily combination skin, who have problems with their makeup coming off during the day, people such as myself who don't like to spend a lot of money on makeup but want their makeup to be, you know, crisp without spending too much. 'Cause I don't like spending my money on makeup. I think it's a waste of money. I don't know. So I use mostly drugstore products, but I get the same results. So I want to show you guys that you can get the same results regardless of what brand you choose to use. So yeah, I'm just yeah, coating my eye, yeah, removing any lumps and just blending. And this is just how I deal with my oily lid problem. Okay, so basically my eyes are prepped and ready to go. So let's start with some color. So I'm doing an everyday makeup look so that everyone, you know, it could fit anyone's face. You know, because it's not really about the makeup look. It's more about the acne clearing part of the makeup look. So we're just going to kind of run through our eyes. And let me show you how to run through your eyes really quickly. Because it really don't take that much time to actually do your eyes. So this is just a color palette. Again, I got from the drugstore. Just a color palette I had for a while. I don't even use this, but I pulled it out just for this tutorial. So I'm going to start with going in. Let's see. I don't know. I've used this for a while. I'm going to go in with this burnt red. Let me see. This burnt red color. And I'm going to use that right as my transition color. So going in with that burnt red color. I'm just going to go ahead and... Now when you start to put your makeup on, and this part is for beginners, because I'm pretty sure everybody else knows this, especially once you get really good at putting your makeup on. Don't spend all your time trying to get everything correct. So I'm going to show you that. Maybe you don't know that. Some people may not know that. But I'm going to show you. Just kind of slap it on. And I'm going to show you why I say that. Because what most people fail to realize is you have so many processes to go through with this eyeshadow that you don't have to spend your time worrying about exactly where each piece is. So now that I got that on, I'm going to go ahead and dry my lid with a color tattoo, a color tattoo, and it's pure pigments, and it's in Buff and Tough. So this just to make sure that this is absolutely dry. So it's a loose pigment, 24 hour by Maybelline, I think. Yeah, Eye Studio color tattoo. So I'm just going to press that right over where I put that barely branded color tattoo gel eyeshadow. So yeah. Now, once I got that done, and as you see, I'm going in with the same brush. Although I do have plenty of brushes, it's not necessary. It's not necessary depending on which colors you're coming from. So I came from this red and I did a pat with the white, but now I'm going in with this dark brown, and the color is actually called Bottomless Java, and it's by L'Oreal Paris, and it's a 24-hour infallible eyeshadow. I'm just going to rub my brush around it, and right into the crease I go. Now I'm staying really into the crease, and I'm just going in a windshield wiper motion back and forth, and that's really going to define my crease. Okay, eyeshadow is not hard at all. Now we're going to move on. We're going to grab another brush because we need a smaller brush now. So we're going in with this smaller brush. Yeah. And we're going to go in with some gold. So let me turn my palette around. We're going in with, where's that? We're going in with this gold color right here. So I'm going to grab this gold and I'm going to start patting it right over the back of my eye. And I'm going to go all the way to the center and stop. Do the same thing on the other side. So this is more of a 24 karat gold color. It's a darker gold. So just halfway up, and yeah, and then we stop. So from there, I'm going to drop my palette. That's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I'm going to go in with this dark plum color, and I'm just going to start to, because I'm going to go in with black, I want to go ahead and start to give it a little bit of color in my cat area. I'm just patting it in. Nothing huge. So once I get that patted in, yeah, we're going back with some black. So I'm gonna grab this black out of this palette, which is another just drugstore product. Actually these don't even have a name by who they're by. It's just eyeshadow. I think it says Marquins, distributed by Marquins. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, we're going to take this brush right here and we're going to put that in our cat area. So, boom, we're taking that black. I'm not going to really concentrate it too hard because I just want to give us a smoky effect. Just want to show you guys how easy, simple this can be. So now we're just smoking out the cat area. So once the cat area is smoked out, it is time to do some blending. Okay, so sorry about that. Time to do some blending. So take my blending brush. Nothing's on my blending brush. It's super clean. So I'm just going to start right here. And I'm just going to start blending. Now, this red that I put in first, I'm going to blend it up to the point of my brow. And then I'm going to come back around. I'm not going to go up into the white part. I'm just going to blend that back around. Now I'm going to go right into the crease. I'm going to blend that crease out. And then I'm going to go right into the eyelid and make sure everything's nice and set. And do the same thing on this side. Starting here, blend up towards the eyebrow. Go. and then blend out the eye. Okay, so from here, I'm going to take that little detailer brush that I was using earlier, and I'm going to take some um, bronzing minerals in this golden color. It's really gold. It's like a super bright gold color, and that's what I'm going to use to highlight. It's a loose pigment. I'm going to use that to highlight above the eye. Again, it's a loose pigment, so make sure you tap it before you bring it towards your face. And I'm just going to use that to highlight. And that's me just giving it a little blend in with the other colors, as well as pushing it up as far as I needed it to go up, and bringing it down so it just don't stop right there. Okay, and now we're going to take the same color and we're going to go into our, there you go, corner area. Pull it up a little bit to open up the eye. Yeah, so that's great. And do the same thing on the other side. Okay, perfect. Now, to make this to make this look come all together, this is where it's all gonna do like it's beauty magic. See how fast that was just putting on 2 eyes of shadow? We're gonna take this same black gel eye studio Maybelline by Maybelline, and the black is black, and we're going to stay close to our ouch, ow. We're gonna not drop the brush and hit ourselves. Not gonna worry about that mark either. So, trying to get into frame, but just kind of lay your pencil right next to like the line of like where your eyelashes stop, and let it just like glide itself. Basically, it'll glide itself right over. So that's me getting my tight line on before I take it up into a huge, like cat eye look or whatever. So, also I use a brush for my under eye. Don't pull, just follow your line, and basically that's it. When you get to the edge, flick it out, and that's where I'm gonna come back and get that massive, massive eye look. So now I'm gonna give it a little flick. And that's how you build up onto your eye, basically. And you can find exactly which shape you like the most and build to it. So, especially when you're a beginner, don't just try to start here and make your way all the way to this. Start slow, start at the tip. See how you like that on yourself. If it's not what you're looking for, move along, pull it up a little higher until you like what you see, and you can go all the way up, as you see like I did. And I just took it all the way up almost to my crease. And I have a hooded eye area as well. So hopefully that'll help you guys with hooded eyes. See that it's not just, you don't have to try to make your eye look open. Like my eye is not open, I have hooded eyes. So And when I did that, I didn't pull and try to make my line straight. Just let it flow and curve, because you're not going to be pulling your eyes all day. So you're not going to really get that shape from pulling. You're going to get it from building on to it. So this eye is a little closer to you guys. So I'll probably be able to show you better what I mean by that. So starting, dab a little bit onto your brush, just a couple of dabs, keeping it on the tip of the brush, not really all on the sides, but just on the tip of the brush. And you're going to start by laying that brush down and just following first your eyelash line, keeping it really close to the lash line. So that would be the first look that I had a while ago. The first look. Go ahead and put some black under the bottom, or whatever color that you're going to be wearing under the bottom. It's going to help you to see your finished product from the top, because the bottom will show you. So I'm going to give it a small flick. That's the first flick, you guys. I can really go ahead all the way through, but it's a tutorial. And it's a talk through tutorial, so just lay the brush and let it go. So what I'm doing is holding my face. I'm not pulling my face, just holding, so that it's kind of just to keep my head steady. I don't know. This is what I do. So I'm keeping my head steady. I'm holding it, and I am just pulling the brush over into the other eye. So now that would have been the second one. So now we're going to take it to the last one, which is where I'm going to flick my tip, as you can see, all the way to the brown area. I'm not going to start at the tip, but right under the tip, and I'm going to pull it across. Same way that I was pulling it across a while ago. So as you can see, every time I pull it across, I stop in the middle, and that's on purpose, because that's as far as I want the bigness, the thickness to go, because then I turn my brush around, because when I'm pulling with the tip here, and I'm pulling it all the way across. So I stop here because what's going across is the blunt end, which makes that big wing. So when I come back around, I bring the tip, because I want to keep it small. I want it small on this end, but big in the middle. So now when I take it back around, I'm taking it around with the small tip. So let's get some product, because nothing's happening. Again, pull it all the way around. I don't know what's going on, but I don't want to go. I know. It was giving me a little problem right there, you guys. But yeah, if you have a problem, as you see, just keep working with it. Don't get frustrated. Even people like me who do their makeup regularly find ourselves having problems here and there sometimes. That was so gross. I can't even rewind that, you guys. It's not even that type of camera, so y'all gonna get all of that. Yeah, I just burped. Excuse me. I'm sorry. That's what happened when you eat good, I guess. Anyway, just going back now and making sure my tail is exactly how I want it, because I did do a lot of things with the eyeshadow. So our eyeshadow is over. Yeah, that's over. So let's go ahead and finish up this look. On another video because it's already like 30 minutes on this video, and that was just for our brows and our eyes, and it was only that long because I talked a lot. So yeah, it really don't take that long. Once you get the hang of it, it will not take you long at all to do your, it used to take me like 15 minutes to do my whole entire face. So yeah, that shows you these videos will be long because they're a talk through. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this one. Go ahead and put some lip gloss on. Well, not lip gloss, lip balm on. I'm gonna pause this one, and I'm gonna come back and just show you how to go ahead and finish it up with the foundation, lips, and blush with the contouring. See you in the next one. Hey y'all, I'm getting kind of hyped. I'm waking up now, so hopefully the next one I'll be smiling more. Alright, see you in the next one.